Brookhaven launched the new helicopter, which is simply amazing. And today I want to test several viral methods in Brookhaven to see if they really work. So for that, I got this Lamborghini and I'm placing the Lamborghini exactly here. And guys, this really worked. I managed to place the Lamborghini here, but my friend has to drive this helicopter. Look, I need you to go very far away. But now he just took off. And he said, what's the first myth? I want this car to jump from one helicopter to another in the middle of the air. Seriously, this will be amazing. So now we're flying here. We're literally in the middle of the air. So much that my friend is coming here in front. Look, I need you to go very far away. I think here is already very good. And now I'll have to call my other Brookhaven friend. He's waiting for me right here. Now he received my call and he's coming here in his helicopter. And for those who don't know, he can also get helicopters in this mansion. In fact, he's coming here in front. And I want to see if this will work. This myth will be very important because I don't know if this really works. But now my friend arrived right there, and he has to leave the helicopter very close. He has to leave it very aligned. But this is a bit crooked, so he'll have to fix it. Perfect, he came back again. And now it's probably better than before. I'm coming here to check it, and it would be good if he turned it a little. Now go down a bit, and that turned out perfect. So I'm taking the car exactly here, and he has to lower his helicopter a little more. So much that he lowered it a little more, and I'll finally be able to come here. Okay, I'll have to increase my suspension. Now this will probably work. And guys, this really worked. I managed to get to his helicopter in the middle of the air. This was the best experiment of all. And now literally he can leave here with his car. But now let's test one more viral Brookhaven myth with this helicopter. For those who don't know, you can't get cars in the water. That's forbidden. But now my friend arrived right on this island. And luckily he teleported there. And now he just got a house. And for those who don't know, I can't bring the car here. But I'm going to test a way to put a car in this house. And I'm sure it's going to work. My friend just has to go down there. Now he's going down right there. And I think I'm already going to be able to get out of here. Perfect. I'm getting out of here with the car. And this is very bugged. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I think this isn't a good place to get out with the car. Maybe it's better to get out exactly here. I need my friend to go a little further back using the helicopter. So much that he arrived right here, and now this will probably work. So I just got here, and I really managed to bring a car here. This is amazing. There's literally a car on the island, and if I try to get a car on the right, I won't be able to. Okay, this is really cool. But now I had a genius idea. Let's get a car in Brookhaven, but this time on a slightly bigger island, because this one is too small. So I'm going back here in the car, and now my friend will have to get a house on another island. It's good for you to teleport now. So much that he teleported, and now this friend of mine has to leave here. He's arriving there in front, especially because that other friend of mine is going to get an island right there. Now he got a giant house, so we're arriving there. Okay, from what it looks like he got the hotel, and this is really different, but it's just to get out of here. So much that I'm getting out here in the back. Okay, this has to work. And guys, it really worked. Now I'm on top of the hotel. I can literally go down here, and this is amazing. But now I want to test a way to put a boat on the helicopter. I'm sure this will work. In fact, he's going down here. Look, you have to go down here because I want to get in the helicopter. Actually, I'm going to get this Lamborghini. And if you don't know, if I go down here, this will literally break my car. I'm trying to go down here, but I can't even do it. Okay, I'm right here, and I'm going to place this ladder to be able to climb up here. Guys, it's really hard. I can't get out of here. It's like there's an invisible wall that doesn't let the car get out of here. Perfect. Finally, I'm getting out. And now the car is completely bugged. These cars are really forbidden to stay on the island. So much that it disappeared. Really, this thing is going down here. From what it looks like, I have to go up here. Now I'm on this bed, and literally he's coming here in front. Look, this isn't as cool as it looks. I'm really spinning a lot here in this part, but now he's going down here. And guys, I'll have to get a boat. And now I'm completely bugged. On the right, there are several boats that I can get, but this time I'm going to choose a small boat, and later I'm going to test the bigger boats. Well, this one is a really good jet ski. And now I'm arriving right here, but he has to change the item he's holding. So he got this thing. Okay, this is a little better. Now he can lift it, and I'm sure it's going to work. In fact, he managed to get the jet ski, and now he's coming here in front. As incredible as it seems, this worked. But now he has to start flying. Now he's flying, and he has to get to the neighborhood. Let's take this jet ski to the land. I'm sure this will work. And now he's finally going down here, and I'm simply going to be able to drive the jet ski on land. I'm sure this will work. So now I'm trying to get out of here, but it's really hard. I really can't get out of here because the jet ski is stuck. Okay, he released me, and now I can't drive the jet ski. It's like this is completely bugged. I literally don't know what happened. I just know that this isn't very good. Actually, I just broke the jet ski. Guys, he arrived here with this item, but this is the end of the jet ski. We'll have to get another one. Actually, let's get a boat. And really, this is completely bugged. And he forgot me back here. I'm seeing which of these boats on the right I'm going to get. It has to be a boat that really works. Okay, I got this different boat, and since it's very different, maybe it won't be completely bugged. But now somehow I have to put the boat on this item that is very small. It will be almost impossible, but still, I'm going to try to do this. So I'm arriving right here, and as incredible as it seems, Guys, it worked. I didn't expect this to work, but it really did. Now my friend can start flying. And guys, I don't know if this is working very well. So I got this other boat, and I'm arriving right here, and I'm going to leave the boat in this part. Now this has to work. And guys, this didn't work as well as it seems. I'm going to try one more time, and this time it has to work. Now he just has to start flying, but it didn't work. I'm completely bugged up here, and I'm sure this is going to bug. Okay, I'm getting out of this boat, and now I'm going to get a jet ski on the right. So much that I just got it here, and it fell down there. So I'm going to get it again until this works. This has to work again, because if it worked once, it has to work another time. He said, I think it's better to give up. Look, I disagree with you. I'm literally not going to give up on this, because it worked once, so it has to work again. Now he has to lift this item. Okay, he's lifting it here, and it worked. Once again, we managed to get this jet ski. So we already know that we can't leave it on the ground. If we leave it here on the floor, it will literally bug and it won't work. So I can only ride this jet ski like this, literally being carried by the helicopter. So much that I'm flying like this. And this is literally amazing. It's a bug I never thought would work in Brookhaven. Now we're arriving here in front. We're literally getting back to the city. But I already know what he wants to do. He's arriving here at the lake, and he wants to leave the jet ski exactly here. Look, this will work. It's very obvious that this water is different from the sea. You can't leave the jet ski here. But I think he's already decided. So much that he dropped the jet ski. And now this is completely bugged. Guys, this is completely bugged. All of this because of my friend. He literally broke the jet ski, and now it disappeared. But I had an idea. Here in front there's this different boat, and I'm arriving right here to get this boat. But here in the neighborhood you can see that this player here literally has a jet. This friend of mine just arrived here. He just got his house. In fact, this thing ended up changing in his house. So much that he jumped up here like this. Okay, I don't know how you did that, but that's impressive. So much that I'm going to ignore that and get this boat, because I want to make this boat fly. My friend has to help me do this. It's good for you to change the item. Look, don't get that item. It has to be another item that you should get. Now he just got it. So I'm going to place this boat exactly here, but I don't think this will work. Even so, I want to test this. Now he's flying, and this boat is flying too, but this is completely bugged. If my friend moves, this boat will probably fall, and that's what's happening. But he arrived right here with the helicopter, and now I'll have to get in here in the back. Look, I turned this a bit. I'm sure this will work. I'll have to get inside here, and it really worked. I'm literally here with the boat, so I have to press this button. Okay, I pressed it, and now this door closed. We're literally going to be able to fly away, so he just has to fly, and it worked. I'm literally inside here. And now let's take this boat to the pool. He's simply arriving here at his pool, and I'm sure this will work. Look, now I have to get out here in the back. So much that I'm going to open this door, and I'll have to fall exactly here. So everything here has to work. I really can't miss this at all. Now I'm trying to get back here, but it's really hard. It's almost impossible to get back here. So much that I finally ended up falling here, and it didn't work very well. Okay, now I'm in the water, and it worked perfectly. I literally brought a boat here into the pool, which is something that should be impossible. So much that now even he arrived here. Look, this is definitely the weirdest thing you've ever seen. And now he came here, and he said, how many cars fit in the helicopter? Look, obviously, I don't know. But that's a great question, and I want to answer that right now. In fact, it's really weird to have a boat here. But now this friend of mine arrived here, and he just saw what we managed to do. There's literally a boat here, and this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. He said, oh my god, what did you do? Look, we came here to the lake, got the boat, and brought it here. And that's actually really cool. Now even he came here, but I'm going to get out of the boat, and I'm going to test how many cars fit in the helicopter, because that's really a great question. So now he got this helicopter, and we're going to come inside. So much that I'm getting in here, and I'm really curious to know this, especially because it's a great doubt. So now we're coming here in front, and he's going to leave the helicopter exactly there. Okay, now I'm going to start getting the cars. I think you should help me too, but I think it's better to get small cars. On the right, I can't get cars that are too big. They have to be small cars, like this car here. I could also get the smallest car of all, but I think it's going to be more fun to get this vehicle. I'm going to leave it exactly here, and now my friend is coming here with this car too. I'm sure this will work. He's trying to place the car here, but it's really hard. I doubt you're going to make it. There's no way to place this car here on the side. I'm coming here to get another vehicle, especially because I want to get as many cars as possible. And now I'm going to leave the car right here. But guys, there's no more space. 3 small cars fit, but I can get the smallest car of all. And then I'm sure a million of these cars will fit. But he's placing the car exactly there. Now I close the door, and it worked. There are literally 4 cars here. In fact, my friend is moving, and the cars really didn't fall. That's impressive. Okay, this is much cooler than it looks. And this way we can place several cars here. We can go on top of a player's house and drop all the cars inside. He said, let's do this at Bob's house. Yes, let's do that now. And I want to see Bob's reaction, because so far he's taking care of his farm. So let me pilot this helicopter. Now I'm piloting it, and I'm going to drop all these cars on Bob's house. And to do that, it's very simple. I just have to stay above Bob's house. Okay, now we all have to get out of here. So much that this friend of mine teleported, and it's good for you to go back to your house and get another helicopter. This way the bug will work. Guys, he's coming here to get another helicopter, because then this helicopter will literally respawn. Okay, I teleported right here, and now I want to see this happening. Several cars fell here, but he got really scared, and for some reason he ended up leaving the game. That was really weird. I don't know why he left the game just because cars fell on his house. He said maybe his game froze. Yes, that's really a possibility. But now I want to test something important. I want to see if I can put a truck here in the helicopter. So I'm going to teleport right here, and my friend has to come to this part to test this. So finally he's coming. You can see that the helicopter is arriving here, and now I'll have to place a truck inside, and I'm sure this will work. I can get this truck, or maybe I can get this other truck. Okay, I chose this truck, and now I'm coming inside here. I'm sure this will work, but even so, I'm coming here, and that didn't work. It literally didn't work, and my truck is literally flipped over. Okay, this is really weird. This really doesn't work, but now this thing is going down here, and maybe this way it will work. There's really a chance this will work. So much that I'm arriving right here, and now I want him to start flying. And it worked! It's impressive that this truck is flying. Literally, the truck is flying here in the middle of the air, and this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He can take this truck wherever he wants, but I'm a little scared of where he's taking this truck. Guys, he's arriving right here at the nuclear plant, and it looks like he wants to put the truck exactly here. Wait, you can't do that! If I fall in here, that'll be my end. He can't do that at all. But it looks like he's really decided to do it. He's placing me here at the nuclear plant, and he literally dropped me in here. Look, this is horrible. I'm literally falling here with a truck, but I got out of here. Okay, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know why he did that. Seriously, what you did was really weird. One day I'll understand why he did that. But now I'm arriving right back here at the helicopter, and I'm deciding which car I'm going to get this time on the right. But instead of getting a car, maybe I can get a motorcycle, which will be really interesting. Okay, I'm placing this motorcycle exactly here. And now I also want to get a horse. I want to see if I can transport horses using this helicopter. Honestly, I doubt this will work. Now my friend has to start flying, and the horse disappeared. It literally fell back here. But now we're flying, and I want to see what happens if I press this button up here. Okay, I pressed it, and nothing much happened. I'm still stuck here, and my friend is coming here in front. Wait, he's coming back here. What are you doing? He wants me to go down exactly on this thing. Look, I won't be able to do that. The truth is, I don't think I can stay here. Okay, maybe I can try to do it. So I'll have to go back here. But the helicopter is moving. Look, you have to stop moving that now, because I can't get back here. So much that now I'm managing to come here, and he'll have to fix that. Okay, now I can come here. There's really a chance this will work. So I'm going back here, and this is the hardest mission of all. But now I finally managed to get here, and it worked. I managed to place the motorcycle up here, and this literally worked. But now I literally fell down here. But at least I fell doing a wheelie with the motorcycle. So I want to test more viral myths from Brookhaven. And once again, I'm going to need my friend's help. Here in this helicopter, there are 3 hooks. And now I want you to lower all of them here, and let's carry 3 different cars. So now the first hook is coming down here, but I want you to change that. So he's grabbing other items, but there's no item that can carry cars. Okay, that's definitely weird. That means this helicopter can carry a limited number of cars. But I got this bus, and now I'm going to place this thing here on the bus. Okay, that worked. Now he'll be able to make the bus fly. All he has to do is literally start flying. But it didn't work. I don't know why this doesn't work. This only works if it's with this item, because then I can place the bus here, and I'll literally be able to fly away like this. This is really different. It's a flying bus in Brookhaven. But now he's coming back here to the neighborhood, and I don't know why he decided to come back here. But he's placing me on top of this house. Okay, now he dropped me here, and I'm literally up here. There's a bus on top of the player's house, and he's coming up here to understand what's happening. He said, "What happened? Look, the flying bus arrived on top of your house, but this friend of mine ended up leaving here. In fact, you can see that he ended up going down, and I don't know why he did that, but that was really weird. So I brought a bus as a gift for you, and I hope you like it. It's a really cool bus, but I don't think he's very happy. So much that I was banned. He literally banned me from Brookhaven just because he got mad about all this. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you on Roblox."